Rick, so I have a question. Earlier you had talked about, you pointed out, people aren't just building something new. If you build something new every time you added things to your infrastructure, probably be pretty easy, but that's cost. And all right, this is just not realistic for business. So you have an existing infrastructure. You might have method A, you might have method B, you might have method C, and you want to start utilizing multi-path system. How are you going to manage that? Because now you're adding an additional system. I mean, that's got to be inherent problems, but is there a way to mitigate those challenges?
Yeah. So for example, I mean, one of the benefits CABLExpress has is, we have architects that we spend 80% of our time in data centers, and the other 20% on standards boards and training people. So there's not a simple answer for that, because if you continue with those particular methods that you chose, you're going to have the challenges anyway.
Yep.
Okay. So what we would do is we would mitigate that. Meaning is we come in, evaluate what you had, and show you the easiest migration path to utilize your existing infrastructure. Get it set. Okay. Make sure that now we know what the connectivity is. Bring it to where it needs to be as far as duplex connectivity goes.
Yep.
Okay. Or parallel connectivity goes, and then implement the multipath system in addition to that. Once we implement that, then moving forward, it can be all multipath. Like I said, this multipath is not proprietary technology. Okay, so we have the capability to manufacture certain products to bring that system over to a multipath style interconnect.
Okay.
For lack of a better term, there might be, because I know we talked about a lot about conversion modules and things of this sort. There might have to be some conversion with the other methods over to what the multipath method should be, but those costs will be minimal.
Okay.
Once we get over to that system, then moving forward, you're good to go.
Okay. No way to avoid that, obviously, because you have that older system with its inherent problems. Nothing you can do.
But here's the thing too. It's a lot of people don't realize this. Maybe I shouldn't broadcast this to the industry, but I mean, these things that we do, the architects, my team, they're no charge. So utilize us. This is what our job is. We'll come in and evaluate what you have going on, and we can make a recommendation moving forward. It's as simple as that. Whether you choose to use us or not, that's where some of our value is. So bounce ideas off of us. Give us a call. Like I said, my architects, my team are scattered throughout the country. We can certainly arrange any kind of meetings that you might see fit or have some time for infrastructure evaluation.
I think I will tell you, go back to my original thoughts of just seeing at the Gartner 2017 Data Conference. Things are so busy. The value proposition you just spoke of that we offer is absolutely sound. People just don't have the time. They need resources. We're an excellent partner for that, and for the use of our architects right there. You guys know what you're doing. You know what you're talking about. We have multiple ways to help out customers, but it is a resource, and it's essentially a free resource for customers to use. Something that is very costly, that often just gets minimized or not even recognized, that causes major problems. You're the one who sees it all the time. You're gray beards from all those problems that happen in data center cabling. So